You got to overcome fear this year. Fear of going big will stop you. It will keep you playing small. Fear of lots of money. You know what? What happens with that is you sabotage big money opportunities. The only thing that will stop it is complaining. You can command or you can complain. When you complain about money, it retracts. When you command money, it comes forward to you. Eliminate fear to being financially free. A double-minded person is unstable in all his ways. You can't have fear and faith operating on the inside of you at the same time. When you make a decision that you're going to do something big or something you've never done before, the first thing that comes up to hinder you with outrageous abundance is what? Fear. Fear tries to grip you. If you've never done, whether it's starting a new business, whether it's getting a coach, whether it's starting a new program, scaling up your business, working on your wealth, writing a book, buying a dream home, getting your dream car, getting into a better relationship, whenever you decide to grow and go bigger, you come up against fear. You know why? Because it's fear of the unknown. You say, I want to build a house. You never built one before. You're going to build it from the ground up. Some people have a dream. They kind of want to build a house, but the fear of going to get a builder, going to go and get, oh my God, can I do that? You just talk yourself out of that. That couldn't be you. So I just got to get something already done. I can't build. Whenever you decide to do something big that's never been done before, then the fear tries to stop you. Unworthiness plays a role in fear. Sometimes you don't feel worthy or real love, like you don't feel like you're loved enough or you're worthy enough, so you're afraid to walk away from things. You're afraid to walk away from bad relationships. You're afraid to walk away from bad situations. You feel unworthy of being rich, so you won't connect with the right people and the right programs. Sometimes your unworthiness sabotages you. It sabotages you. Sometimes you become your own self-sabotagers. You'll know you're supposed to hook up with something or somebody, and you'll talk yourself out of it because you don't feel worthy. You sometimes unworthiness of up-leveling your life, so it makes you penny pinch. I've seen people that feel unworthy, so they'll penny pinch all their life so they won't have to invest in bigger things. So they don't have to invest in themselves. You got to overcome fear this year. Fear of going big will stop you. It will keep you playing small. Fear of lots of money. You know what? What happens with that is you sabotage big money opportunities. So when you fear having lots of money because you never had it or never been in those circles, then when you fear a lot of money, then when big money opportunities come, you'll sabotage it. Sometimes you don't even know it, but you're sabotaging your own money-making opportunities. Sometimes when we're fear of spending big, we get like, I'm going to buy that. I'm going to spend big. Then we'll devalue that thing so we don't have to spend it. The very things that make us rich, we'll devalue. So you don't have to invest in it. Fear of not enough, that you don't feel that you're going to have enough to get back. Do you know that there's supply for every demand? There's supply for every demand. That when you spend it, it's going to come right back to you. The only thing that will stop it is complaining. You can command or you can complain. When you complain about money, it retracts. When you command money, it comes forward to you. So appreciate wealth and appreciate wealth in others. That's how you're going to overcome fear. Let's start appreciating wealth. Start noticing it. Appreciate it when you see others have it. Quit being that person that got to turn off your Instagram because you can't take another person to get in the house. Stop it. Say, you know what, that's amazing. They're building a house. Woo! That means I love their house. I love the stairs going in. Say something about it. Be happy when you see others prosper. You know why? Because you'll draw that prosperity right into your life. Stop fearing something's going to go wrong every time you step forward. Just because it went wrong in the past doesn't mean it's going to go wrong in the future. Some of you won't make big business moves because you're afraid of the outcome. Say out loud, I don't care if you see me mess up. Say it. Because you're afraid about what people are going to say if you fail, if you mess up. Do you know that the richest people in the world failed before they succeeded? So just say, I don't care if you see me fail. Keep watching long enough till you see me make it. So you see me miss it, keep on watching until you see me make it. Keep on watching, because if you watch, I'm going to make it just like I missed it. You'll never get to millions if you get comfortable with the hundreds or thousands. You're going to have to up level. So think about that. Think about how you're going to make bold moves, bold affirmations, say bold things. So I want you to do this with me so we can overcome some fear about money. If you're sitting somewhere, you can do this. Do this exercise real quick. Ooh, we got to hurry. I want you to pull out a bill of any denomination. Pull out a bill of any denomination. Any denomination that you have, pull out a bill. Okay? And I want you with the understanding that this right here represents all the money you have had up until this point in your life. Okay? All the money you've had up until this point in your life, I want you to pull out that bill and see this as all the money you've had. Okay? You got it in your hand? If you're driving, please don't do this exercise with us. All right? Unless you pull over to the side of the road. All right? You got that bill in your hand. You take that bill. I wish I don't have one with me. Let me see. Somebody hand me one. Thank you. All right. So take a bill, any denomination. This is a 20. Doesn't matter what denomination. I want you to take the bill out. And I want you to see this bill right here as all the money you've made. See this as all of it. See it in here. This is all my money in this bill. I want you to realize this money is divinely attached to your money mindset. This money right here is attached to your mindset, your money mindset. Sit up straight. Sit up straight. Come on, let's get straight. I hope you're in a quiet space. I want you to close your eyes for a minute. Of course, we know that you're not driving again. Close your eyes with your money in your hand. All right, take your money, close your eyes with the money in your hand. All right, money in your hand. All right, close your eyes for a moment. And I want you to release all worry about money, but I'm going to have you do some questions. I want you to say this first of all. Say, I release all money worries now. Say it again. Say, I release all money worries right now. Okay? Now, while you're holding this bill in your hand, don't let it go. I want you to ask these questions, okay? Smell your money. It's real. You know, money has a smell to it. If it's not real, it doesn't smell like it's real. Okay? That's a whole nother lesson. But anyway, I want you to write down, if you have your journal next to you or a piece of paper, I want you to write down what you hear right after this. This is money in your hand. First question. How is my attitude toward money? I want you to write it. So, money, how is my attitude towards you? How is my attitude towards you? And write down what you hear. I'm not going to say anything because you're going to have what's going to come up in your spirit, how your attitude is toward money. How's my attitude towards you? And you might want to do this later when you have more time. Then I want you to do it later again, okay? But just go through it with me real quick. Number 2. Do I fear money? If so, why? So look at your money. Do I fear you? If so, why? Like, do I fear you in abundance? Do I fear if I had, you know, we always say it, but do I fear if I had like $100,000 sitting in front of me stacked up? Would I fear that? Do I fear you? And why? Why do I fear you? What has caused me to fear you? Do I fear the work it takes to get you? Do I fear what I have to pay, you know, in my business? If I have to pay people, I have to pay taxes, if I have to pay people to work for me. Do I fear making a certain amount of money, breaking into different categories? Do I fear you? Do I fear you? Number 3, money. Have I ever abused you? Have I abused you? Now be honest. And how? Have I abused you? It could be small abuse. Have I just put you in my wallet or in my purse and just scrunched you up and didn't lay you out flat and really think about it in there. Did I just devalue you like it was nothing? Because I didn't think it was a lot anyway. Do I abuse you? Did I spent money on frivolous stuff, but was always afraid of major investments? Like, do I abuse you? Like, do I buy a whole bunch of Krispy Kreme? I love Krispy Kreme. No, nothing against Krispy Kreme. But do I buy a bunch of Krispy Kreme donuts, but I won't dare get any Bitcoin? Like, do I abuse you in any way? Do I spend you on things that aren't good for me or others? Do I do things to get money that aren't good? Have I taken from people? Have I abused you and stolen money from people, their money, that their hard-earned money did I feel like it was supposed to be mine and I took it from them? Have I done that? And so now I feel unworthy or shame around that because I never really dealt with those issues on the inside of me. It didn't belong to me. I took it. I never paid it back. But now I feel shame, even though I, kind of forgave myself. I act like I should have took it. What have you done with money? Have you took it out the till that you worked at the store? Maybe you were little and you worked at the grocery store down the street and you took money out the till, and you still got that shame because you shouldn't have took it. It didn't belong to you. Or do you believe like me in tithing? And you abuse money, you spend on everything else, but you just can't get that whole 10% back to church or God or to an organization. I can't figure that out, but I can spend 10% on some shoes. Yeah, great. But I can't give to other things. I mean, just ask yourself, okay? Do I abuse you? Write the answer. On a scale from 1 to 10, you're going to hear a number. On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, how do I measure my money integrity? What do you hear? There's a number inside of you because we're going to elevate it. So do you have ultimate money integrity, or do you have middle, low? Probably can measure that by who's calling you all the time. Okay? My money integrity. All right? Next one. Do I feel I'm a responsible person regarding money? Hey, money, am I responsible with you? Am I responsible with the money that comes in my hand? Do I do good stuff with you? Am I responsible with you? Okay, write the answer. And what other information, God, what other information do you want to tell me regarding my feelings toward money? I didn't even ask the question, but what else do you want to tell me? What do you want to tell me about my feelings toward money? What is it? Okay, so you might want to do this. Let me give somebody their 20 back. So, unless they're sowing that seed into me. All right, so I'm telling you that look at those responses that you have, and you're going to have a clear view of your hidden fears around money, of why hasn't been outrageous abundance, why it hasn't flowed to you like you want it to.